Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Kicking into the last 2 weeks of summer. Pretty wild. And it is hot in Florida. My God. Telling you know what happens down here, folks? We get a hot summer, but like the end of August, beginning of September, it's vicious. Wait for a few more weeks, then come visit us. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 63. NASDAQ up 38. S&P's up 4 percentage-wise out here. NASDAQ was up 0.5%. S&Ps were up 0.1%. Dow Industrials were up 0.2%. Dow, they all gave it up coming into the close out here. So if we go take a look at the S&Ps first, what you're going to see out here is that you had not only a come down off the high. The high out here was 28.74. You came down 12 points off the high, but man, they sold this thing at 10 minutes of 3 in a big way. So 121,000 contracts went across that tape, breaking a swing point. Bottom line, what I expect you're going to see is that lower prices are coming at us once again. Coming into the close out here, the S&Ps as well as the Qs have been having a tough time. Now, we're still at highs. The bottom line is you've been at highs, but each and every time we're coming into this close, market just likes to sell off. Qs did the same thing. In fact, let's go to the NQs. We'll take a look at the future of the NQs. What you have with the NQs out here, that high out here today was a 74.52, so it gave up 50 points coming into the close. This also had a big seller coming into this close. We're kind of where we are. We're right where we were. Bottom line is that a couple days ago. So that's failure on price, failure on volume. When we talk about a failure on price and volume, let's go over to the good old King Dollar. So King Dollar had taken 6 weeks to take its high out. Bottom line, stays above that high for, this is the 8th trading day, and it gave it up on the 8th trading day. What does that set up? That sets up now, we're at 95.155. That sets up a run down into the 92.820. And what that is that is the low of the high that when we broke out on the 14th of June. That's a big day, folks. So what we're also going to have, what's going to get intriguing here is this. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we're going to have the Fed funds, the Federal Reserve minutes come out. Those minutes are going to tell us quite a bit about the aspect of how aggressive they were talking at the last meeting. What we do have inside the Fed fund future rate is your probability hasn't changed, that we are going up on the 26th of September, another 25 basis points. And what is crawling higher now is the next rate hike, which would be on December 19th. Right now, we're at a 61.8. Last night when I was on the air, it was fluctuating between 59 and 60. Right now, you're at 61.8. Probability that the Fed would actually go up once again, which would be twice within 3 months. So that'd be pretty intense, no doubt about that. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract was up $6.30, trading $1,200.90. If we go up and we take a look at that contract, you know, bottom line, we have it up. I want to see a lot more price spread plus volume. So right now we are $12 away from getting inside the higher range. We'll see if we can do it. Bottom line, the way the dollar's trading right now, dollar continues lower. Guess what? Gold will catch a bid. Gold is down from the April high of $13.88. We hit a low last week of $11.67. Silver is the same type of setup. Silver also needs price spread, needs volume. Silver closed out today at a price point of $14.75. Notes and bonds continue to want higher price. I would say that when you look at the marketplace, folks, the note and bond market, bottom line, divergence beyond belief, meaning that the Federal Reserve, the Fed Fund futures rate is still very high, saying that they're going to go up on the short-term rates. That being said, market-wise, meaning the buying and selling of securities, equities, bonds, they're buying them, man. They're buying them hand over fist. You know, the 10 years at 120.15. It has a high volume spike from the 30th of May at 121.03. Wants to be tested. The 10-year rate right now is 2.842. The low for the last 3 months has been 2.7. The high has been 3.0. So big numbers out here. Some of the higher volume equities out here today, well, we had things that were moving around. Come on, baby. Okay, we had GE up 33 cents. That caught a bid. Micron Tech was up $1.87. You had Twitter up $1. Toll Brothers, that was big numbers. They were up $4.79. They came out with big numbers. They got a backlog, which is up 22%. Their backlog is $6.53 billion. That's a... We'd all love to see something like that. NVIDIA also had some fall throughout here today, up $5.47, trading at $2.53. Charles Schwab, that got hit. That was down $1.25. TD Ameritrade also got hit. Let's see what that got hit. TD, let's see. Let me get TD. There we go. And what this was about, so this was down $4.27. Yeah, it's still at its highs. It's going to probably go after its lowest swing point here, 55 to 53. What that was all about is that you had J.P. Morgan out here today. So let's go over to J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan, that's trading up 70 cents. And what J.P. Morgan is doing, let's see what they're doing. How is this? How are they going to position themselves? J.P. Morgan, folks, looks like it's going to just make an app and trying to get into the discount brokerage business. That's how this is happening. J.P. Morgan is going to offer a digital investment service that includes free trades and no account minimums. Bottom line, guess what, folks? When you get free trades and no minimums, they're going to be working the spread in a big way. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.